understand that, Mr. Toy.
Okay, I'm recording now to make sure. So Corporal Contreras, again, your position, and I'm understanding what you're saying because they didn't tell you it's an open meeting.
We're just following orders, sir.
You're just following orders.
Right, all of us are following orders. We don't make those orders up. It comes from a higher. So if they fail to notify our supervisors, administrative staff, that this was an open public meeting, then we would have let you upstairs. But we were not notified that it was.
Right, but again, my thing is, if I show you, they notified everyone, including your department, by making it a public notice.
No,
they did. I showed you it myself.
They didn't notify us.
Okay, so again, if in the future there's a public meeting and it's advertised and I walk up there and you see me...
We're not able to walk up unless we actually confirm that is an open public meeting.
So your position is that I have to get your permission to do something that the board...
Confirm that it is an open public meeting. Yes, sir.
And yet I did confirm it and I asked you to ask the board and you didn't do that.
That looked like a dinner to me upstairs.
Okay, that's fine. I think we're gonna butt heads on this.
With dinner because a public meeting with a dinner here at VIA before.
Yes, sir. I was not the only one to.
Unless you're invited to the dinner.
I was.
That's great. You went upstairs.
Yes,
with
sir.
A board member.
And again, the public was invited to that.
Okay,
it was announced.
I'm not sure what was going on. Like I said.
Okay, I understand you didn't.
Like I told you before, I'm not sure what's going on. This was put out to us,
right,
to our police department.
And in fairness,
and I'm just doing what I was told to come here and do.
I got you. In fairness, Corporal Contreras, they do this once a year.
Okay.
They don't normally have open meetings upstairs, so I understand that because you mentioned that. So it's not normal.
Yes.
However, in the future, if they do it, I guess I'll make sure that you guys are aware in advance.
Well, yes.
That would solve that better, to make sure it's in advance.
The whole problem, yes, sir.
Right, but
Okay.
can you understand though that from my position, if I'm here and the requirements to sign up to speak
Yes, sir.
are time?
You could have spoken to any board member walking in at any time.
The issue wasn't, the board members didn't tell me I couldn't go up there.
Well,
Security and law enforcement
I mean,
did.
that was your right to go up to a board member and ask them.
Well, I actually had to do that to get
Our
the
job
problem.
is to go by what that, what our policy says and what that sign up there, why that sign is posted up there.
Right, and again, policy.
To keep unauthorized personnel from going upstairs where it's restricted.
Policy
Unless you
and
have
law
permission.
are two different things.
Right. You're
So-
right, this is policy.
And it's
I'm
not law.
enforcing policy.
Okay.
And then you put out that this is an open record. I'm sorry, an open public meeting upstairs, which is never done before.
Right.
So here I am.
Okay.
It was confirmed, and you got the chance to go upstairs with the board members, and no one's asking you to leave.
Right, I understand. Where I'm upset, Corporal Contreras, is when I asked you to confirm it with a board member and you refused to do that. That would have been the more appropriate thing as a law enforcement officer to do. Instead, you decided.
It's not my job to confirm it with a board member.
It is your job.
No, it's not my job.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree on that.
That is not my job, sir.
We'll agree to disagree on that.
With a board member. In fact, you did.
Okay, it is now 16:31, which is gives me time to sign up for the next actual meeting, in which I'll sign up to speak, and we'll let Corporal Contreras do what he does. Again, via police officers will enforce policy violating the law, and they're always going to get away with it because it's their policy, regardless of what the law is. Again, folks, they know it. You fight it in court after you waste your time in jail and the taxpayers' money, because it doesn't affect officers like Corporal Contreras. It does not. They do not care if they arrest you and they know it's a bad arrest. They're going to follow their policy. Oftentimes, they think they're doing the right thing, but they don't confirm it or check. Just like, telling me that it's unlawful for me to walk up those stairs. It's not. It wasn't then. If that wasn't an open meeting, it would have been. However, push comes to shove, had to do what I did, and again, they won't even say, well, I'll go make sure that it's not an open meeting. In fairness, again, that meeting upstairs is not usual.